call them right, and win the loot on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Arts Unite. Thank you. This is most unusual because this poem, we got two of them. The same poem was sent in by two people, John Knuff of Denver, Colorado, and John Morganti of Ozone Park, New York. They both sent in the same poem. I didn't like it either way. But thank you for sending it in. We're going to play the money cards now with our champion, Todd Kissel. Come on, Todd. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you're up here to make the money now. You won the match. Won't you first tell us about yourself again? Remind our audience, some of them may be tuning in for the first time.
My name is Todd Kissel. I'm from South Pasadena. I'm a teacher, and my wife just had a brand new baby girl.
Isn't that nice? Again, our congratulations. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards then, Todd. Come on up there. Todd, you won $200 in winning the match. That's yours to keep. Got a brand new deck of cards all shuffled and cut and new money to play with, and you're going to bet that money starting on the bottom line with $200 in these three cards. Move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 of betting money, three more cards. Your minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half the money. Good luck, Todd. Let's make a bundle for the baby.
All right.
Here's $200. As in the game, you have a choice of two base cards on the bottom level. Remember, you can change your base card when you move to the second level, and you can change that base card before you make the big bet. I want to give you every opportunity. We start with a king.
All right.
Good card. 200 and a king.
I'll bet all of it, but the next card's lower.
$200, the whole thing, lower than a king? Yes,
All right.
with a 5. You've doubled it to 400 with a 5.
I'll bet 100 that the next card's higher.
$100, higher than a 5.
All
Oh,
right.
another king! $500 and a king, Todd.
I'm going to bet it all that the next card's lower.
We're with you. $500, lower than a king?
Yes!
With a 7. $1,000 on that bottom line. Up goes the 7. We give you the other $200 of betting money. $1,200, Todd. You want to change that 7?
I'd like to change that 7.
Here's the next card off the top of the deck, and it is a 4.
All right.
Better
Okay.
card. $1,200 and
Okay.
a 4, Todd.
I'll go $400. The next card's higher.
$400 bet that this card is higher than a 4, and it
All
is
right.
with an 8.
All right.
$1,600, but now you're right smack up the middle with an 8.
I'm going to go $100 that the next card's going to be lower.
Lower. See a couple of face cards up there, and he says lower than an 8 for $100. Oh, no, it's a 9. Down to $1,500. Didn't lose too much on it. A little better card now, a 9, but you've got $1,500 there, Todd.
I'm going to bet $200 the next card's lower.
200 this time. Lower than a 9? No, it's a queen. Didn't lose too much, though. You got $1,300. Up goes the queen. Do you want to play that queen for the big bet, Todd?
I'm going to play that queen.
You must bet at least $650. You have $1,300, Todd. What's your big bet?
I'm going to bet it all that the next card's lower.
Oh, a big bet.
All of it. Let's go. All of it.
Nothing, or $2,600. He says
Let's
lower
go.
than a queen.
Oh!
For $2,600. Big bet. Congratulations. $2,600. Come on down, Todd. That's great. Nice. Where did you get the courage to go with that queen like that?
Well, no guts, no glory.
That's the way to feel. Todd with $2,800 will meet a new challenger right after this commercial message. Back with our champion. Won a lot more money. Todd, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Doing very well.
Thank you.
Okay, Todd, time to defend the title.
All right, I'm
Try
ready.
for more glory. Let us open the board, get to the cards, and Janice and Bettina, if you will, load in the cards, and we'll meet our next challenger on Card Shark. Robin Pishnick. Hello, Robin. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Won't you tell us about yourself?
Okay. Thank you. Hi, my name is
Some
Robin.
of the fellows in the audience have already heard as much as they'd like to hear, Robin.
It's fine with me. Hi, I'm Robin, and I'm from Huntington Beach, California. And I'm originally from Michigan, and I was just on a vacation, and I decided to stay here about 8 months ago. And it's beautiful out here, and I would never leave this place. I'm also...
Did you notice how when the boys started to whistle, she didn't talk to me at all? She said, hello there, friends. It's nice to meet you. It's good to have you here, Rob. You're not nervous, are you?
No,
No,
not that much.
Good. You're among friends. Hold her hand there, Todd. For a
Oh,
moment
yes.
there.
Oh, yes.
Good luck. Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. Shuffled, and they cut them before we go on the air. Todd, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Robin, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. Todd, we'll start with a question to you. Best 2 out of 3 in the match. Todd, our man on the street, went all the way to Italy, where he asked 100 men in the city of Milan, do you think it's all right for a married man to have a mistress? How many Italian men said it is all right for a married man to have a mistress?
I think the Italian men would be all for it. I would say about 68.
68 Italian men said, yeah, it's all right for a married man to have a mistress. What do you think, Robin?
I know a couple of Italian men, and I think the ones over in, where was that, Milan?
In Milan, yes.
Would even be a little more, I don't know, would fool around a little more, I guess. So I would say it'd have to be higher.
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 All right. The actual number of Italian men who said it is all right for a married man to have a mistress is 63, not higher. Todd, very close to it. Todd, your base card is a 2.
All right. All right. Next card's going to be higher.
Higher than a 2. Yes,
All
for
right.
a queen. Very much
I'm going to
higher.
go and say the next card's going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes, a 6.
I'm going to freeze right there.
Freezing. Todd needs 2 cards to win the first game of the match. And Robin, we asked 100 women in Milan, Italy.
Oh.
Do you think it's all right for a married man to have a mistress? How many Italian women said it is all right for a married man to have a mistress?
Well, if the men all over there agree with that, and you said there was 63 out of 100, I'd have to say the women must agree with it also, or they wouldn't even do it. So I'd have to say around maybe 60.
It does take 2 to tango, doesn't it, Robin?
Yes.
Higher or lower, Todd?
I think it's going to be lower. I don't think they want to bring that out, that they can run around and have a mistress.
Oh,
if
so
they're
you think
married.
it'd be lower with the women?
Lower, yeah.
It was 63 men, as I recall. The actual number of Italian women who said it is all right for a married man to have a mistress is 84, not lower. Robin. The women are more liberal than the men.
Yes.
Where do we get the tickets, Jonathan? Robin, your base card is a jack.
Okay, I'll keep that and I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack? Yes,
All
for the
right.
9.
Oh, I think I'm going to try it once more and I'll go lower.
You're going to risk that 9
Lower.
and this one lower. No, it's an ace. Took a chance with the middle card. Robin, it did not pay off. That gives Todd a chance to play off the 6 and call this.
I'm going to say the next card's going to be higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a 3. Couldn't take advantage of it. Janice will fill in the spaces, and the question goes to you, Todd. We asked 100 people who own dogs. Have you ever had fleas? How many dog owners said they have had fleas?
I would say a lot of them probably had them, but I would say they would admit it. So I would say about 37.
37. Higher or lower, Robin?
I think I'm going to go with that lower. I don't think too many people get fleas from their dogs.
No? You don't think so?
No.
Well, the actual number of dog owners who've had fleas is 19. It's lower, Robin, yes. Do you want that jack, Robin?
I'm going to keep that jack and I'm going to go lower again.
Lower than a jack? Yes, with a 7.
I think I'm going to freeze this time.
Not going to be quite so wide open, huh? You need 3 cards. Todd needs 2. We're at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Robin, we asked 100 people. If you discovered that when you were born, the hospital made a mistake and sent you home with the wrong parents, would you try to find your real family? How many people said they would try to find their real family?
Well, if it was me, I think I'd try to find him, but I don't know what to say. Oh, 50?
50 would try to find their real parents, Todd.
I think they would. I think it would be higher than 50.
Higher. The actual number of people who would try to find their real family is 65. Todd, it's higher. Todd, you need 2 cards. Robin needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it?
Robin?
Robin, you got it. You cannot change the 7. You didn't win the question. One mistake, Todd wins. Turn them all over, and you've got the game. With a 7, call this.
Okay, I'm going to have to say higher.
Higher than a 7? No! Right away, it's not higher. And it's sudden death. Todd wins game number 1. We'll set up for game 2 in our best 2 out of 3 match right after this commercial message. I can see it coming. Game 1 of the champion. Janice will deal out the cards for game 2. And, Robin, you need this game as Todd leads. Todd, we asked 100 married women. If you found a drawer full of love letters addressed to your husband, would you read them? How many women said, oh, yeah, they'd read the love letters?
I think it would be kind of high. I think they would read it. I'm going to go with 73 would
73 would read their husband's love letters, Robin.
I know women pretty well. I'd have to say higher.
Higher than that.
Higher.
The actual number of married women who would read the love letters is 85. Robin, it is higher, yes. Robin, you need this game, and you're starting with a 10. Do you want it?
Change it.
Next card off the top of the deck, you must play a king. Good change.
Okay, and I'll go lower.
Lower than a king? Yes, very much lower with a 2.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is an 8.
I'll freeze.
Right up the middle. She freezes, needing 2 cards to tie up the match. Robin, we asked 100 people in Plains, Georgia, have you ever been invited to the White House? How many people in the president's hometown had been invited to the White House?
Oh, I don't think you'd invite all those people there. Oh, let me see. I'd have to say, maybe 30?
30 have been invited to the White House from the president's hometown, Todd.
I think it would be lower than that. If Billy invited them, they'd probably go, but I'll say lower.
Well, it's a small town. He might know a lot. Let's find out. The actual number of people in Plains who have been invited to the White House is... It is 54. It is not lower. Robin. Yeah, it's a small town. He knows a lot of people. You want that 8?
Change it.
Changing the 8 to...
Come on.
A 4. Good change.
All right, good change. Okay, higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, with a 5.
Oh, I'll go all the way. That's higher.
If this is higher,
Come on,
she's tied
higher.
up the match. She does for the queen. We're tied at 1-1. We'll set up for the tiebreaker. Good comeback there, Robin.
Yeah.
Each with 1 game and $100 tiebreaker. Just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. Someone's going to get a crack at the money cards. Todd, we asked 100 first graders. Have you ever seen your mom and dad fight? How many first graders said yes?
I would say that it would be about the middle. They might have seen... Well, they would tell you. So I'm going to say 54.
54 first graders have seen mom and dad fight, Robin.
I have to say higher. I mean, little kids, they look at things like fighting and that, but they might not mention it to them. So I'll say higher.
You say
They'll
higher.
tell somebody else.
The actual number of first graders who've seen their mom and dad fight is 71. Robin, it's higher. Yes. Your base card is a 10. Do you want
Change it.
Changing the 10 to...
Yeah,
an ace.
that's what I want. Oh, I won't believe it. Lord.
Lower than an ace? Yes, with a 7. You're up the middle in the tiebreaker.
Oh, I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to say higher.
If this is higher,
Oh,
you are the new
please.
champion. If you make a mistake, Todd still has a chance for the win. No, it's not higher. A big break for the champion who gets a free chance to play a queen.
All right, all right. Next card's going to be lower.
Lower than a queen. It is a 9.
All right. I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze. Todd needs 1 card. Robin needs 2. And question 2 to you, Robin. We asked 100 first graders, have you ever seen your mom and dad kiss? How many first graders said yes to that?
Of course they have. I'd have to say, 90.
90 have seen
90.
mom and dad kiss, Todd.
I'm going to have to say it's going to be a little higher. I think they've all seen them kiss. I'm going to say higher.
Higher than that?
Yeah.
It was 71 saw them fight. The actual number of first graders who've seen their mom and dad kiss is 84. Not higher, Robin. It's a lot, but not that many. Robin, you've got an ace. I'm sure you want to play it.
Okay, I'm going to say lower.
Lower than an ace.
Come on.
It is a 3. It's lower. For the championship, higher than a 3. Yeah! She did it. Congratulations. Todd, thank you so much for joining us. You're leaving us with $2,900.
All right. Thank you very much.
Congratulations on the new baby.
Thank you.
Clark Kissel. Robin, come on down here. Congratulations.
I'm so happy.
You ready for the money card?
I am ready.
You take a rest for just a moment, then we'll get to the money cards right after this commercial message. We're back with our champion, Robin Pishnick, who's had a moment to relax. Ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards, Robin. Come on up there. You know how we do it. Just put that $200 in your pocket now. Brand new money, new cards. Janice will deal out the cards there. Look at that smile. Is that wonderful, American, Janice? Don't drop the cards, Janice, whatever you do. $50 minimum bets. Of course, that big bet, you must bet at least half the money. Come on, Robin,
Okay.
win a lot. Here's
ready.
$200. And you know you've got a choice of base cards at each of the three levels. You start with... Oh, yes, a big eight.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Bet the whole thing and lower.
Right away, the whole thing. $200 lower than an ace. It is a 9. You got it. $400 and a 9.
Okay, I'll bet $100 lower.
$100.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. Yes,
Yes!
with a 7. $500
Okay, I'll
and a 7.
bet $100 again, and I'll bet it higher.
Let's get away from these middle cards. Let's get a biggie here.
Yeah, come on.
$100. Higher than
Big
a 7. No, it's a 4. But you didn't lose too much on it, and you got a
No.
better card. Up goes the 4. We give you the other $200 of betting money. Robin, you got $600. Do you want to play that 4 or change it?
I'm going to play that 4, and I'm going to bet the whole thing higher.
Everything.
Everything.
It's all or nothing on this level. $600.
Come
Higher
on.
than a 4. Yes, with a 10. Up to $1,200.
Okay, I'll bet 200, and I'll go higher.
Going against the odds. You got a feeling. Haven't seen a face card yet. Hope you're right.
I know it.
$200. Higher than a 10. No, it's a 2. But a very good card for $200.
Whole thing higher.
The whole thing.
Come on.
$1,000 bet higher than a 2. It is a 6. $2,000. Up goes the 6. Robin, do you want to play it or change it?
I'm going to change that card.
This is a big change with $2,000. Changing the 6 to a 4.
4.
Better card. You must bet at least 1,000, Robin. You've got 2,000.
Okay,
What's your big
I'm going to
bet?
bet 1,500 higher.
1,500. We haven't seen a face card yet. Doggone it.
Come on.
$1,500. Higher than a 4. It is a face card for $3,500. Way to go. Now come over quick. Way to go, Robin.
I don't believe it.
Good job.
I am so happy.
And you are $3,700 richer.
Yes, I am.
Good bet. We've got a good champion, and we'll be back with a new challenger right after this. Congratulations. And Robin, let's defend the title now. Two brand new decks of cards, Janice, if you will, and a new challenger on Card Shark. Kevin Smith. Hi, Kevin. Good to see you. Won't you tell us about yourself?
I'm Kevin Smith. I'm in the United States Army. I'm stationed at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a medical specialist.
Good. Well, it's nice to have you here. We want to give you time to get right into the game, so good luck, Kevin. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Robin, the upper cards, the red cards. Robin, we asked 100 married women, if it were legal for men to have more than one wife, and your husband wanted a second wife, would you be willing to share him? How many married women said they'd share their husband?
This is America. This isn't Italy or wherever you said. I don't think too many of them would agree with that. I'd have to say around 20.
20 would be willing to
20?
share their husband. Married women, Kevin.
I think it's even lower than that. Women in America just have a binding with their husbands that I don't think they'd like to share them.
You say lower. The actual number of married women who would share their husband with a second wife is 9. Oh, yeah, it's lower, Kevin. Sharing wasn't what they bargained for. Kevin, you got a big ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace. A 3. Higher than a 3. A 10.
A freeze.
Freezing right there up the middle. Kevin needs 2 cards to win. And the question goes to you, Kevin. We asked 100 expectant fathers. These are all men whose wives are at least 6 months pregnant. Kevin, do you think your wife's pregnancy has been harder for her or for you? How many expectant fathers said their wife's pregnancy has been harder on them than their wives?
Oh, I think most husbands, realize that their wife's going through a lot of pain. So I'd say about 64.
Now, how many said it's harder on them, the husbands, than the wives?
I'm sorry, I meant 36.
36 men say it's harder on them, Robin.
Oh, I'd have to say it's a little higher because they have to take care of them wives.
Say higher.
A little bit higher.
The actual number of suffering expectant fathers who said their wife's pregnancy's been harder on them is 9. It's higher. You got it, Kevin. You want the 10, Kevin?
Oh, no, I want to change it.
Changing the 10 to a king.
Oh, man, lower!
Lower than a king. It's a 7. Freezing. Kevin needs 1 card. Okay, Kevin says freeze. I say bye-bye. We'll see you next time on Card Shark. Bye for now. Bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive an assortment of Time Life How to Do It books, colorful and authoritative books on gardening, cooking, home repair, boating, and photography. And some of our contestants will receive True Test Easy Care Latex Flat Enamel. Combines the flat finish of latex with the scrubbability of enamel exclusively from True Value hardware stores. And La Machine, the complete food preparation system from France. It's like having a chef at your side, La Machine by Molinex. And Playboy paperback books featuring Fire and Flesh by the popular author Barbara Reef. This daring romantic saga brings to a stunning conclusion the Dandridge trilogy, new from Playboy Press, and Dundee Fantastics Towel Collection, created and beautifully designed for today's fashion trends. Dundee blends beauty and excitement to enhance the decor of the bathroom.
Because a question was inadvertently misread, the program was edited and the question restated.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.